Hello everybody and welcome to this macroeconomic video on supply side policies. So, supply side policies are government policies, they're run by the government, and they have the aim of increasing economic growth by increasing output. And the way they do this is by expanding the PPF curve outwards and shifting our long run aggregate supply curve to the right. So therefore what this does is this increases the maximum potential output of our economy, and therefore theoretically and hopefully should increase the output that we actually produce in the long term, and therefore increase economic growth, because economic growth is an increase in output of the economy. And we have two types of supply side policy. We have market orientated supply side policies and interventionist supply side policies. So firstly, market orientated supply side policies. Now this type of supply side policy are supply side policies where the government abolishes restrictions in the markets. So it removes regulations and laws and rules. And the idea is that this allows the free market, the pricing mechanism, the market mechanism, to allocate resources in the most efficient way. And therefore, if resources are allocated in the most efficient way, then output will be maximised, because the market will be working in the most efficient way also. So therefore so will the economy, so therefore output will be at its most efficient, so therefore there will be higher levels of economic growth. So we've achieved our aim of increasing economic growth. And by market orientated, like I said, removing regulations and rules in the markets, there are three types of markets that are focused on here. We have the goods market, the market for goods, the capital market, the market for capital, so particularly physical capital, and finally the market for labour, the labour market. And I am going to do another video where I give examples of supply side policies for each of these three markets. And our other type of supply side policy is an interventionist supply side policy. So whereas market orientated policies had the aim of the government removing all restrictions to allow the free market to work, interventionist approaches have the aim of the government implementing regulations. And the idea is that these regulations ensure that the government takes more direct control of the markets, so that the government makes sure that resources are allocated in the most efficient way and that there is maximising output. So an example would be government subsidising investment, so giving money to businesses in order so they can invest, and running training schemes, so running training schemes for workers rather than waiting for businesses to run them themselves. The government will pay for them and run these training schemes in order to make sure it happens. They are intervening to make sure output is maximised.